here's a super toy. Batteries inside, LEDs flashing, and obviously programmed because they're making funny things. And it's a top, obviously, because this thing's got one of these ratchet toggles. So when I put it like that, they all light up and the program comes out and it starts doing very interesting things. It goes on for really quite a long time. There's quite a long program in there, and the lights are finding so many different patterns that they've worked out and creating it. But the idea, of course, is to put it on the table and make it spin like a spinning top. So let's try doing that. We'll put this ratchet in, a nice purple ratchet and a red thing. Give it a bit of a pull. And that's the effect like that. And it's spinning. It spins really, when it's brand new and it's well oiled, it spins for really a long, long time and goes through a big, long program of different effects. But because it's so well made, and the weight inside, which is a kind of metal or is it lead ring around it, adds an enormous amount of inertia to it, which means it'll perform some very nice gyroscopic effects, which you can't get normally with spinning tops. And that's what I want to show last. Let it slow down first. I don't stop it early. There we are. Shove that this way, like this. Oops, no, it is this way. Or is it getting muddled? It's that way. There we are. So this time we spin it. We could start it on the table, but instead of that, I'm going to lift it up and put it on its point. It walks away. Well, if I tilt it like that, it'll do a bit of that. If I tilt it a long way, it'll do an action like that. Very bizarre, and then eventually come to a halt. So there's a lot of action with this one, a lot of fun, a lot of play value. And as a spinning top, I think it's excellent. It's perfect because it shows so many different things. So for the rest of the item to show you, we need a little more light on the table. And I'll put that one away for now. And some of these are just a little more bizarre. Not quite so sophisticated, but a lot of fun. This first one, for instance, I think it's probably one of those McDonald's toys. When you push it on the ground, it does action like that. Put it in front of children, they love it, going bam, 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 bam. So that figure on the chair at the back is a symbolist. He's clacking cymbals, and there's poor little fellow trying to blow his trumpet, this little black duck with the orange beak. He's having his ears bashed with the cymbals. Poor little thing. It's very funny and very silly, and something that children love to see. And an even more bizarre one, this one here is, look at this. It's a sort of green skull type thing, and it's got wheels in it, so it's got a pull back like this, and that clicks and clicks, and then, no, it's the other way. It's like this. Pull that like that. That's right. And then it runs forward. And it runs forward. Ooh, ooh. And it runs forward. I pull it back a few more times. Oh, that's better. Now it's going to go. Whoa, whoa. Don't go off the table. Whoa, look at that. You hold it like that, and it spins furiously. It's got a very good spring inside it, indeed. So, very bizarre and very strange, and things like that I love. And the last one, which is of this ones of sort of windy ones, is it's an aeroplane with a propeller on it, but it's made to go like this by putting the string in and out. And do you see what's going to happen? Inside is a wheel, which is again a very heavy wheel, like that spinning top, and it's got enough weight there to make it act like a yo-yo. And it's a good yo-yo too, look. Wow, isn't that fun? I think the passengers are having a jerky ride though, no trouble, but it's a lovely, lovely idea, that. So it's entirely done by the string going around a nice weighted wheel, which has got some plenty of inertia to it. It makes it perform. Very nice indeed. The next one, penultimate one, is this. Well, I've got a few of these loo rolls, toilet rolls, bathroom rolls, which are fun ones, which I never use, of course. And this one's got actually a nice collection of optical illusions on it. Illusions, well, that's the funny British word for a toilet, is a loo. And there's a whole range of, in between the iterations, of optical illusions, which many of which are, I know, and there's always from there to there, then there's the paint strips again. So all those are a set of optical illusions, and then they repeat themselves on the bathroom roll. Would never use it for that, but I'm almost tempted to take one set off there just to photocopy it perhaps and put it on the paper, because there are one or two really very clever optical illusions there, which I like. The last item to show is an inflatable, and I think out of the many inflatables I've had in my collection, this is one of my favourites, because it's quite a large one, but it blows up very quickly, and it's a sunflower. There we are, there's the sunflower, and this is the stalk. And when you blow it up, look what happens. There's an extra thing to it which I didn't realise until I'd had another look at it, which you don't know until you start blowing it up. Listen, listen. It's whistling, because there's a little whistle inside. And now we'll start doing a bit more, and we'll find the actual petals of the sunflower will start to inflate. Oh my, look at that. This has been such fun to show children at parties over the many years I've been doing them. And of course they bash each other over the head with it. Well, that's all right, because it's such a soft toy, they won't put that into there like that before it all just escapes. There we are. Ooh, no, it's not quite there. Push it in. Well, that sort of works. So it's a lovely, lovely toy with a good squeak in it, which is down here. I think yes, it's just where the stem comes into the back of the flower. There's a good squeaker there. And for children, you know, bashing each other on the head and all that stuff, it couldn't be more fun for them to play with. So I think that's a splendid inflatable toy. I think one of my top ones.